Have you ever pondered on the courage it takes to defy a pharaoh's decree, to risk everything for the love of your child? Well, there was a woman who did just that. Her name was Jochebed, the mother of Moses. In the annals of biblical history, a decree was once proclaimed by the pharaoh, commanding the execution of all Hebrew infants, a decree that sent tremors of fear through the hearts of many, but not Jochebed. She was a mother, a beacon of courage and hope amidst a sea of despair. She made a bold decision, a decision that would shape the course of history. In the face of imminent danger, Jochebed chose to protect her son, to shield him from the wrath of the pharaoh. She risked her life, defying the decree, all for the love of her child. A testament to her strength and maternal love, Jochebed set an example that resonates with mothers across the ages. Can you imagine the faith it requires to place your child in a basket and let it drift along the Nile? Picture Jochebed, a mother with a heart filled with love and fear for her infant son Moses. In a world where his very existence was a threat, she concocted a daring plan. A simple basket became a cradle of hope, woven together with reeds and sealed with faith. Jochebed set Moses adrift on the Nile, entrusting his life to the river's current and God's divine protection. It was a leap of faith of monumental proportions, but this brave mother believed in the promise of a greater plan. And in the royal courts of Egypt, the pharaoh's daughter discovered the basket. Her heart moved by the cries of the infant within. Jochebed's faith and trust resulted in her son being raised in the palace, setting the stage for his future role as a liberator. Do you grasp the magnitude of Jochebed's actions and how they changed the course of biblical history? The child she courageously protected would grow to become Moses, a figure of paramount significance in the Bible. Moses, you see, was not just a man but a liberator, a lawgiver, a leader. His role was instrumental in freeing the Israelites from Egyptian bondage, a feat unparalleled in history. He climbed Mount Sinai, where he received the 10 Commandments, laws that would guide the moral and ethical behavior of countless generations. His leadership, his dedication, his faith, all of these can be traced back to Jochebed's initial act of courage. She didn't just save her son that day on the Nile. She set in motion a series of events that would profoundly influence the course of biblical history. And so, we see that Jochebed's bold actions led to the rise of one of the most significant figures in biblical history. What profound lessons can we glean from Jochebed's inspiring story? Jochebed, the mother of Moses, teaches us courage in the face of adversity. When her son's life was threatened, she didn't succumb to fear. Instead, she crafted a plan, placing her faith in the river's currents and in God's hands. This act of courage saved Moses' life and changed the course of history. Her story also underscores the power of trust. Jochebed trusted that her actions would protect her child, and that trust was not misplaced. This trust is a lesson that resonates with mothers today, who often must make difficult decisions for the welfare of their children. But perhaps the most profound lesson from Jochebed is about maternal love. Her love for her son was so powerful that it defied a king's decree and altered the trajectory of an entire nation. Jochebed's story serves as an enduring testament to the power of a mother's love, faith, and courage. As we reflect on Jochebed's story, what resonates with you the most? Perhaps it's her courage, her faith, or her unconditional love. Each of these aspects paints a portrait of a woman who was willing to risk everything for the sake of her child. Take a moment to ponder on the strength of her faith, the depth of her courage, and the breadth of her love. How do these virtues mirror in your own life? How can they guide your actions, decisions, and relationships? The story of Jochebed is more than just a historical account. It's a timeless lesson on resilience, trust, and love. It's an invitation to embrace these qualities, to cultivate them within ourselves, and to share them with those around us. In the face of adversity, Jochebed's story inspires us to have faith, be courageous, and love unconditionally, a powerful message for all mothers and indeed for all of us.